Okay, as we're doing these moon through the houses, I just clearly it's quite good to go through the indications of the moon first. And remember, moon becomes mature in astrological world around 24, 25. So the indications for the moon get better. We get to normally when a planet matures, that's when we really utilize its indications quite well, and obviously every planet rules a house. So moon rules Cancer, and so it's always good to look at Cancer as well and see what's going on in Cancer. It doesn't matter what house it turns out to be for you, but it's a good idea. It gives you some sort of indications, because whatever house it falls into, that's the house you like to kind of connect to. Makes you feel good, and wherever moon is the action required in order to use that. So let's do that. So moon obviously indicates mother, any form of vehicle as well, your car and your home environment, your home. It's your emotional and mental health, how we connect emotionally to others, how stable and secure we feel, and our feelings, how we are, our memories, our happiness, and the capacity to be happy. And so these are very fundamental things about moon. 12th house. So 12th house is all about isolation, hospitalization, prisons, losses, expenses, rejuvenation, regeneration, sleep, bed pleasures, subconscious mind, secret enemies, secret talents, psychic connection and abilities, and imagination, ashrams, yoga and meditation. All of those are part of 12th house, and also faraway lands. So these, when you have moon here, I mean, remember, we're talking about a moon that's not badly aspected or well aspected, nothing like that, just no conjunction. So it's, and obviously this is going to all be different if moon is in a friendly sign, own sign, exalted or debilitated, or an enemy sign. It would just have different connotations. But we're just talking about a moon that's not disturbed in any way. So this will be also indication of yourself, your mind, and mother as well. So these people need to move away from the madness of the world quite frequently to rejuvenate and regenerate, just to calm their mind really and connect to the source. Getting good sleep is going to be key to their mental health. So I would probably say if you have moon in the 12th house and you struggle to sleep, it's really important that you watch your diet and take melatonin tablets, which are natural melatonin, and just really pull away from social media, your phone at night time, at least an hour before sleep, and just really kind of meditate, because you get all the answers. This is so connected to above, it's amazing. So it's better, always good to know how to use these things, because I think when we don't know how to use our chart really to our, and I didn't know all these things, it's as you learn about astrology more, you can really intelligently use your chart to your own benefit and gain from it. It's amazing. So often they need to go and do things in faraway lands just to get away, really, to just be able to find the stability and security, really. So mother could have been have had issues when you were born, or there could be that mother passed away or was not well. So there's like a nourishment and caring lack there. Or it could have just been that mother was, it could be like a stepmother as well, that kind of thing, depending on, if Rahu or Ketu are involved, something like that. So there's a childhood connection that's kind of missing, gone astray there. And It could also be that either yourself or the mother are psychic, have psychic powers and get messages from above. It also is it's a very creative position too, because just, you know, from, if you read the chart from like Aries ascendant, which is the natural zodiac thing, you know, Moon will be ruling the 4th house and going into the 12th house. So it's 5 houses, 5 and 9 relationships. So it would be a very creative position in the zodiac, and therefore it could be a very artistic, intelligent, creative position too. And these people can be very, as I said, artistic. They could also be quite scientific too. The mind will be very highly intelligent. They make very good writers, and if they kind of pull away from, you know, if the condition is good, they could be avid writers too. They can have international appeal because of that too, because 12th house is faraway lands, and they like to go away and stay out of limelight. So they could be the sort of people who will have like what they call them, alter ego sort of name. So it's not their real name kind of thing, because they want to stay away from limelight as such, you know. When they're away, you know, their imagination kicks in, because they like to be away from the limelight or travel. So this creates that imagination, and they produce amazing work as a result of it. They can also be quite empathetic and sympathetic people to the underprivileged of the society. And from there, obviously, 7 houses, because you can always read the chart from there. 7 houses from there is 6th house, so they could be great kind of. They want, obviously, it's the partner, but generally, just speaking from this point of view, so their mind will be very much on the, you know, helping, service, like for example, nursing and doctors, charity workers, lab workers. They're all scientists. They're all sort of 12th house stuff too. So as I said, they can be humanitarians. They could be in travel. If disconnected to your 10th house, it could be traveling, charities, helping, you know, the homeless, things like that. So it can be a house, and it can also be a house of affairs as well, 12th house. So it could be somebody who's had secret affairs as such. 4th houses from the 12th house will be your 3rd house. So it means that it's good for them to put effort into anything that will help them to self-express, and whether it's writing or dancing or exercise, travel, be with friends, spend time with siblings, all of that will be really good, and it creates more courage within them as well. 5th houses from 12th house is the 4th house. So education, creativity, working with children and students and all of that will be really great for them, make them really happy. You know, it will fulfill their heart chakra and happiness. That's where the happiness lies for them. 6 houses from the 12th house will be their 5th house. So it just means that they could have some obstacles having children initially, and or, you know, once they say, for example, they could have IVF treatments, and they could incur some debts as a result of it, and or they could have all this little sort of discords with, like a bit of bickering with their children as well, because obviously children are quite intelligent and like they're just like constantly, like there could be a little bit of friction there. 7th house, as I said, 7 houses from the 12th house from the moon will be 6th house. So that could definitely be like a divorce or something, or, you know, argumentative and bickering sort of relationship, and or, you know, the initial partners, they learn through, because it's an upachaya house, 6th house, they learn through relationships, and so they could be like the initial partners can be like their enemies, and as they kind of get to know themselves, and they they use their mind really well, being the moon, then they actually make better decisions in terms of who they choose to be their partner, that kind of thing, you know. So they use their intelligence to navigate through and choose better partners. The partner can also be in a service industry too. So it could be like they're a nurse, care worker, ambulance, or you know, they could be like a doctor or something like that. Or they generally like to be with people who need to be fixed. You know, they are addicted and they need fixing. So they like to help fix somebody, which we know that's not going to work. So it's going to end up in issues, and that's why as time goes by, relationships that they actually attract will become much better, because they get to know that actually fixing somebody doesn't work. They want to be fixed, and really, why would you do that? 8 houses from the 12th house will be their 7th house, so you can see that marriage will relate. They're learning through relationships, these people. So marriage will be create a lot of changes, transformation. So you know, or they could meet the partner in a secret way. So they could have an affair with a partner, and then that partner becomes their spouse. But there could still be like a divorce thing going on. So, but don't ever get worried about things like that, because some people are just born to learn about relationships, and those. Honestly, those experiences really serve us right in the. I mean, I've been divorced, and I think, you know, the society makes you feel as though it's such a disgrace to be like that. But you know, how do you know these things? You know, how can people say that? And I would much rather come out of that relationship and just make myself and him unhappy. So no. That's just, you know, it's just not, that's not the way. So anyway, this is how things are. So, but as you can see, it's a situation that creates a scientist, a doctor, you know, that kind of thing. And the more we work at it, the better it becomes. That's the beauty of that. So that's it, guys. And I'll see you soon. Thank you.